This video is sponsored by the EA Creator Network. Thank you to EA for gifting me early access to this pack. Hello my little storm clouds and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we're going over build buy of the new Adventure Awaits expansion pack, and I've got all of the build stuff out and then I will get rid of this after I've shown you and get all the buy stuff out. So let's jump into this build stuff. So we do have two sets of stairs. You can see, and I was so confused, there is like this white, and this white. They are all slightly different, slightly whiter than this, and this one's a bit more of a wood, like a really light wood. You can tell a little bit more when you change the lighting, but they are very, very close. So bear that in mind, there is a lot of wood textures where it looks like the whites are very, very much the same. But I do actually really like this set of stairs. Did forget to put the railings on them, but we do have two types of railings. I will just show you real quick. So this does have all of the matching wood tones, and the net part does change colour depending on which one you pick. Like if you pick this white one, it's got the dark there, but you also have a white option with the white, so you can pick both. And you'll be able to see all of these colours when I go over the railings over here, so I'll just show you that briefly. And then we also have this wooden one as well, which again we have this in the fences, so you will see all the colours very shortly. But yeah, this is all of these stairs in the wood one. It is like open up at the bottom, which makes sense for one where you can peek through. But then we have a stone one where it does have the wall underneath. Obviously you can just delete the wall if you don't want that underneath, but this one makes more sense to have that one underneath. Okay, next up, just because it's right next to me, we've got to go over the pool items. So we do have 4 diving boards. We've got the lower one and the higher one. So these are the 2 lower ones we've got. I'm guessing they will do exactly the same thing, it's just one is lower. You've got this like dirty swatch on some of them as well as this like clean one here. And it's the same for this one. Look, we've got like a dirty version. It looks like it's all crusty, using old pipes to make this. And then this one is like a really nice cleaner version of it. And then we do have the slides, and this water is animated. I will just briefly show you. You can see it coming down the slide there. And let's have a look at the colours. There is only one water slide, and this is in the build section. There is actually a normal slide in the other section, but this comes under the build section. That's why I'm showing you it now. Next up we have the butterflies, which you will not see the butterflies when you first place these down. It's just because I've just pressed play, they've all started to come around. These are found in the outdoor water decor under the pond effects, and I love using like the fireflies from the pond effects. But now we have these, and these are actually locked. Your sim does have to find these and then you can use them, but I just popped in a cheat real quick and now you can put them on your lot. They are so pretty. Like I think 2, when you put 1 tile down you get 2 of each. Oh, I can't wait to use these all over my builds to make them look like super magical. But yeah, you can see there's quite a few for your sim to collect. We did have 3 new plants, and I will go over debug to see if there's anything really interesting in there at the end. I only get the interesting things out, so if there's not, I won't be showing you anything. But these are the plants. I don't think you can change the colours. No, these are the set colours for them. I'll show you the roofing next. Some of them, this looks like sheet roof, a metal. Maybe, what is this one called? Canvas roof. Okay, so it's not metal, it's canvas. I don't know, makes sense for a camp. And then this one looks like the corrugated metal. And it looks like we've got a few nice colours. This, I actually really like this. Don't know how much use I'll get out of it personally, but it is really nice. And then something I miss every single time is like the roof trims, or if there's any freezes. There isn't any freezes or trims, but there is a roof trim. And it is this really nice modern sort of wooden one. It's got like a double layer. We've got this outer layer and then the inner layer. You can see like that inner bit colours as well. And it looks like that outer bit is canvas, and even it is canvas on there. So it goes with this one more, but it still works, I feel like. And I do quite like it. It's a nice roof trim. And you might be able to see, look at the roofing. Look what it is doing underneath. I need to see if they've done this with all the roofing. No, they've not done it with all the roofing. I was hoping they like updated it, but no, with this roofing they have added it in so that it colours the underneath and it's not white. I just wish they would go back and update the other ones. Maybe they will. They might do an update beforehand, but I'm not holding my breath. And then we've got some roofing pieces. We've got a couple of different chimneys here. We've got one in that standard wood colour, really, really nice. And then we've got this stone one as well. You'll see this stone and wood throughout the pack. It's like the main two things I go for. As I say, when I do most of these, there is normally 2 styles that they do for each pack. And for this one, we can see we've got the more wooden campy style, and then this sort of like old brick style. We also have this little dormer, quite a large dormer, but it's quite a decent size, and this matches that corrugated roof that we had before. We also have a little flag. It makes total sense for the camp side of things, of course. Very nice, some nice colour options there as well. We also have this awning which matches the corrugated roof, and quite a nice awning, to be fair. Again, for the camp side of things, makes total sense. So these are the pillars that we got. We've got these round ones with the metal at the top, and we also got these just wooden ones across the back here. And then this is the spandrel. The spandrel comes in matching colours to these ones, so you'll see it matches. You can see as well the spandrel when you get rid of that pillar, this is the effect that you will have on the sides. So now we have the fences, and you'll see what I mean again by these whites. These ones are different. You can tell more here. This one's a little bit more warm, and then this one I think is more grey. Just tell it's very, very subtle. It might just be my screen, to be honest. Watch about it just be my screen, and everybody else can really, really tell. These match the railings that I placed on the stairs. So next up we have platforms and foundations. I'm so glad they gave us both this time. I feel like they sometimes neglect platforms. So these two are platforms which match these here, which are foundations. This is the only one where it's just a foundation, which makes sense. And I'm not going to go over all the colours. This comes in your standard wood tones, and then your brick one comes in the same brick colours that we saw earlier on. Now flooring, we've got 2 new flooring. We've got that standard brick flooring. I love this brick flooring. This is really, really nice. The colours again quite similar, or more on the lighter side. We've got this one which is a little bit darker in this one, but the rest are quite light, but they are still quite different. And then we have this one which reminds me more of a boardwalk, and I've put them in individual slots, but you might notice this one here I put out as double one, and you can see there is nails on this side, and then there's not on the middle section, but there is on that side. So you get the 2 wide one. So if you just did this side, you're only going to get the nails down this side and not the other side. So if you did it like this, which would be really annoying if you wanted to place something somewhere, that it'd just be in the middle and not on the outside. But I do like the way it looks when it's the double wide and you've got the nails either side. Right, let's go over the windows. So we got quite a fair few windows and doors in this pack, and I'll just go real quick. There's some really nice windows. These are all short wall height, an old standard cabin, and then these ones are a little bit more modern. Again, sticking with that wooden theme, makes total sense. And then this one, is this like plastic? Yes. Oh wait, I get it now. I get it. The canvas is like a tent. This is like a tent window because there's a canvas on the outside. I think that's what it is. I love this window. Really, really pretty. Love it a lot. Really nice and modern looking window. Even though I don't do a lot of modern builds anymore, still really, really pretty. Then we've got these couple of windows here which actually have a like mesh over them for like insects, I'm guessing. Again, not really a thing here in the UK. We don't have our windows open other than for like 3 weeks in the summer because it's cold. And this one has little shutters on the side. There's a little double wide one. Really, really like these. And again, there's like matching sets. Like these definitely all match. Like even this one matches it because it's got that like inner frame. Just a little square one here. We've got a rectangle one. This one's got like an inner section. This one's the canvas one. And the colours are all the same throughout. Then we have like these more modern ones. And then doors wise, like I said, short wall height. Even this one which goes all the way to the top, which I love. And this one as well. This is like a double sliding door, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is a sliding door. Really like this. We do have another little archway, little standard archway there. A couple of more double doors here. I really like these double doors. They are really pretty. And they look like run down like an old cabin sort of door, which is really, really cute. Yeah, I love this door. This is a really nice door. Again, on the more modern side. We have the canvas door. It looks so weird, the canvas. And a few more doors here. I'm not going to go over the colours. These are the same as the windows, but this one's a little bit taller. And then lastly, it's just the wallpapers before we go into buy. I love this one. And you might see something here where you're like, wait, that is the same colour across these two and these two. And this one are the same colour. Well, that's why I have a little block here. So they are the same colour. You can see this here is light and then this side is dark. So like this first one here is this one. And this one here is this one with the dark. And it's the same with these ones. The lighting's not the best on this side, but you can see this is like a warm brown here. This one's like a matching brown. Then this one is the canvas. Is it tenty? A little bit. It's a little bit tenty. But yeah, they're the colours. Very neutral. Got a little bit of a colour pop with the blue and the greens there. And behind here we have this wallpaper, which I love this wallpaper. This one has like a little stag on there. This one's got a bonfire. Then this one looks like we have a cryptid of some sort. And then we have the alien, which I absolutely love. I'm guessing the cryptid Bigfoot because there is footprints. And they're just different depending on which colour you decide to use. We have the brick colours again, which match the stairs and the platforms and the foundations, and then some more wooden ones. This is, again, feels like the more modern sort of style with these like panels, but they're really, really nice. I do really like the wood on these. Then we've got this one again, a little bit more on the modern side with the individual panels with slats either side. And then this one's the good old rustic style, I feel like, with the standard panelled wall. And if I might have accidentally put two of the same down there because they look exactly the same. I think that's my bad. Okay, I am back with everything out other than debug stuff, which I will look at the end. But the first thing we have to look at is the climbing frame. So this is fully modular. These are the pieces that you can just get out and they're pre-built if you're not a builder. And you just select them by the main portion because otherwise you break them apart. So when you bring them out, they fully come out like this. These ones all here and these ones back here, all pre-made. You don't have to do anything at all. But when I say these are modular, I mean like this little single piece comes out. The fence piece comes out. The stairs are separate. This bit here is separate. This is separate. This is separate. Everything is separate. The ladders are separate. So you can get crazy with these. I'm going to show you. I wanted to make sure I popped everything down. So I just was placing random items here. So we've got, I just wanted to show you everything and I'll delete everything as I go. So we have the stairs. We have this piece which Sims can look through. All of these are interactive, I believe. There is a set of ladders. There's the fence. There's this high platform. There is different heights of platforms. I'll keep that one out so we can check them. Is it these things which your Sims can climb up? This is like a conjoining bridge thing. And then this is also a little like joining bridge thing but through a tube. This is the same size platform. Yeah, I did put a couple of the same size platforms down so I could place more items. We have this to play tic-tac-toe or noughts and crosses. There is this platform here which is like a big thick one. We've also got the slide. I think this is the same as that it is. And this is also the same as that. We've got the double slide. And then we've got this stairs which goes from the higher platform down to the lower platform. So you can join them. And then these platforms come with roofing on. These ones don't. So these are all different types of. Most probably start off at these because you need these to attach to the other item. But I can't wait to build some fun things with this. This basically makes my climbing frame video obsolete and my slide that I made, I made a functional slide when we didn't have slides, and yeah, it makes that obsolete, which I mean is a good thing because it was a difficult tutorial but it was the only way I could find. And then we also do have a standalone slide as well, which I'm so glad we've got a standalone slide. And I didn't show any of the colours of the climbing frame. I'll just show you on this one because they're all very similar colours. So we have like the natural wood tones, but we also do have some fun colours as well, which is really, really nice to see. As well, I'm pretty sure they can be placed inside. I'm pretty sure that's what the Sims team said. So I'm really excited to build something fun. If I can hopefully build like a bed with like a climbing frame above it. I don't know if that's possible. I will figure it out. But yeah, then we have a standalone slide and it seems like the slide stays the same colour other than we have a rusty version. And apparently if you have seasons, like I said, I've not played yet. I've literally just opened the game. And your sim slides down here. When it's hot, your sim can get burnt from the slide. And I'm like, that is like, it's cruel, but that is what happened. I remember that as a kid. I've also got a new set of swings. Just got these like wooden swings. And yeah, they do have the matching colours. I do like that they've added the matching colours to the climbing frame, so it looks like one whole matching set. We've got a set of outdoor toilets as usual. With these outdoorsy ones, we usually get these. And I did forget in build mode, I forgot to show you the gates, but we do have gates that match the fences. We also have a couple of different like entrance things and banners just here, and I'll just go over the colours for you. So depending on what type of camp you have, you can change it up. See this one here, this one's a bit more fun if you've got something to do with kayaking. Is this giving Love Highland maybe? Banana? So there's some fun swatches there. And then we've got the little jellyfish for the jellyfish cove. And I wonder if these are the same. This will be exactly the same. What's this one like? Yeah, similar sort of thing, just on a smaller scale. There's also these, which you can't see them right now, but they're just for placing in the water. I think though when it's like off a dock, that's the main thing that they are. And this is exactly the same, but it doesn't have the little thing to dock a boat. So I'm pretty sure that's the only difference with those ones. We do have a couple of stalls. We have the Sugary Paradise food stall and the Fresh Fit food stall. This, I believe, is for when you collect butterflies. You can place them in here. You can place multiple in here. So if you collect them all, you can place them in here. And there's some colour swatches there, and the leaves and branches, sorry, the flowers do change colour of that as well. This is absolutely massive. We've got a new little campfire, which made total sense for this park. We needed a campfire. I'm like surprised we didn't get more than one. I'm glad we didn't. We have a new bar and bar back. We always get a new bar. This is obviously more rustic. I do quite like this. It's quite fun. It's different from anything else we've got. And the bar back just has the same matching colours there as well. These are all of the lights we got. Other than we do have this one here as well. Let me just place it here. So we've got the jellyfish lights. They come in all 3 heights, which I'm really glad that they've done that. Some really pretty colours. I do really like this. This will be really fun for a kid's room. And then we've got the more rustic light, which will work in cabins, I feel like. And that is it for the ceiling lights. This is, of course, a wall light. It's at the minute not on a wall. I love this. This is really pretty. I think I'll use this one a lot. Then we have the goopiest goop light, which is a little floor lamp. Super adorable. Really like this as well. Don't know when I'll ever use it, but it's cute. Floor lamp, and this around it makes sense for the kayaking. It's pretty cute. Not my cup of tea, but it is cute. And then we have these 2 little lights. This one, is this like an oil light or something? No, because it's got a standard thing. I don't know. It's got like, it's stood on something. Maybe it's just a little DIY light. And it has like stickers all around. And this one might be my favourite, in a little woven candle in it. Seems like a fire hazard, but it's still super cute. Got a new dresser. It looks like a rundown sort of dresser. The stickers do change depending on the colours. We have 3 new fireplaces. I love this. In like a modern rustic home would be incredible. This is really beautiful. Love the stone and the wood. And it got more of an old style chimney breast with a big log across the top there that matches those stones we've had. And then we have this cast iron fireplace, but it already has this like little bit in front, which is, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have them over stone, so you know, you don't set things on fire. This is really cute. I love this. I think I'm going to use this one a hell of a lot. Now let's have a look at these friends, which can come alive, and then you can make them into a real person eventually. But they are super creepy. Like, they are all horrifying. I don't think any of them are cute. There's a little creepy girl. We've got Pegasus and whatever this is. Do they have names? So this one is Little Monster, this one is Pretty Pegacorn, this one is Crafty Kid, and this one is Wild Child. Got a couple of new rugs. These are not up my street whatsoever, but again, they make sense for the pack. These 2 aren't too bad because they don't have like a weird pattern on them. This one's not too bad. These are actually quite cute on the kayaks. I don't think I'm keen on these ones, but I like these. These are nice, yeah. Okay, I like it in the end. I don't think I'll get a lot of use personally, but it's still nice. And then the thing that I am been dying for, archery. I'm so excited. As an archer myself, I am so excited that this is in the game. And I can tell just by the arrows, it is recurve archery, and I'm guessing it's going to be the Western style of archery, which, I mean, that's what I do personally. But yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cool to have my favourite hobby in the game. And then we've also got your standard like paper style one as well. Which it's wild. I would never fire my arrows into a wooden thingy because it would ruin your arrows very, very fast. Then we have the kayak. This is really cool as well. I've never been kayaking, but I would love to go kayaking. I've been whitewater rafting, but not kayaking. And then we've got 2 exercise bikes. There is a difference. So this one is just a normal spinning bike. This one is the instructor's bike. So like the yoga mats, when I see this, you can see there's only like this is massive, and if you put any of the other bikes in that grid square, the instructors will teach a class, I believe. That's how the yoga mat one works. So it's really, really cool that they've given us the instructors one versus the normal one. The instructors one looks like it's got a bit of a different colour here. Is that the only difference? Oh, and on the seat as well. So there's a little bit of a colour difference. And it does come in a few colour swatches as well. I know a lot of people really wanted exercise bikes in the game. So I've got these which look like tents, I'm guessing. Outdoorsy equipment. Yeah, this is just decorative though. I believe you can't do anything different with it, but it's cool to have, especially fits with the vibe. And I mean, it seems like you can make your own tent with the canvas stuff, especially because I did notice that this which can go above a door. And then again, this is going to make one of my videos obsolete. I have a video on how to make a hot tub that is in the ground. So that is now obsolete because we now have one. I mean, unless you don't have the pack, then you can still use my tutorial on how to have an in-ground hot tub. Doesn't look as good, of course, but I'm so glad that this is in the game. I'm not going to lie. This is the sort of thing that I enjoy. There's people that are excited for like the blender. I'm excited for the in-ground hot tub. Then we also have dumbbells, and these are functional, which is good because you might have noticed when Love Struck came out, there was that little decor dumbbells, and I was like, that is so annoying. Why don't we have, like, why aren't they working? And now we have them, and they are fully functional. I was going to say, I wonder if the dumbbells change colour, because they'd have to change it for the animation. The dumbbells do not change colour, just the frame. Have a little signpost. So just point you in different directions and depending on your vibe. And then we have a couple of bathroom items. We have a new shower, a new bathtub, and a new sink. And this is this an outdoor? It's the cabin shower. I wouldn't have that outdoor because you can see in it. I suppose you could make it outdoor. It looks outdoor because of the rock. I think it is supposed to be like outdoor, but I would cover around it with walls because people will be able to see you. And then we have this little bathtub. I'm not keen on this personally, but it's quite funky. It's different with the bathtubs we've got, so it's nice to see something. I do like this sink. This is a very, very nice sink. Let's get these things here. We have the blender, which is functional. I'm not gonna lie, so many people are excited for the blender. I'm not excited for the blender, but if you're excited for it, we have a blender now that's fully functional. But then we also have a mini fridge. Show the colours of the blender. I should do that. Oh, they do have funky colours. I was like, I wonder if they'll have funky colours for those that like the brighter colours. A couple of decor items. We have the copious coffee and tea accoutrement. I doubt this is functional. I was wondering if it'd work like the little tea table things or the hot chocolate thing. I doubt it will be by the look of it. It looks just decorative. Good way to test is, can my sim click on it? No. The fan does spin. I like it when they do little things like that. So some little things for your kitchen. Ooh, I love that one with the plant leaves. That one's actually really, really cute. I think I'll use that a lot. The fan, which I said does spin. Got this little, what is it? Journals of Gibby Point Expeditioner. I think this is just decorative as well, but it is cute. Right, we've got all of the things that are for the wall, and then the last few things after that. So we do have this. This is the Intense Canvas Kit. And this is what I was meaning about you could make yourself a tent with using the canvas roof wall. And this could go above a door or a window to give more of an illusion of it being a real tent. So that's quite cool. And I'm guessing it'll come in those same colours. Yeah, it does. And they did give us all 3 sizes, which is strange to me considering they only give us one size of windows on the short wall height. I know you can use stuff from base game, but I feel like they should have given us more heights. Then we have, I was like, what is this clock when I placed it down earlier? It has arrows in it. That is actually adorable. I love it and hate it at the same time. And then we do have this little hanging mirror. I like this mirror a lot. It's a very nice mirror. Very simple. Some paintings change. Oh, it does change when we get further on. Oh, that's super cute with the little doggy and the ducks and the butterflies. Got another little thing here. This looks like it's more for classes. Like there's a little signpost. I think it's got all the activities that are in the pack. And we've also got this little shelf here. It's quite a nice shelf. A little oil lantern. We have this little sign. I'm guessing it's jellyfish related. It looks jellyfish related. And then another shelf here. Looks like there's like games on here. We've got Jenga down there, which I do believe there is like old games on there. Leafy decoration. I don't know what to call it. And I love when we get stuff like this. We decorate in kitchens. I feel like sometimes look a little bit bare, so I like when they add stuff like this. And then we've also got some oars. And that is everything for the walls. So now we're down like to like main furniture, I feel like. So we do have a new bench. And then we have this like little mudroom type thing, which is super cute. We've got little award up there, binoculars, hat. Is this going to be the same like wooden tones? It is indeed. We have the Curious Campus folding desk. And you might notice there's this on top, which is the DIY Delight paper crafting kit. And you know, we have like little crafting tables for kids. This is that, but you can have this on any table that will function. Like these won't function, but any table that works as a desk basically. So it can go on a standard like dining room table, it can go on a desk. So this is just a dining table, and you can see you can place it down here and it will act like a crafting table. And this is the table swatches. We do have some brighter colours, and then the swatches for the little crafting things. And some of the crafting things I believe can be made and like put on the wall and stuff. Then we have this, what is it called? The caterpillar incubator. Oh, I wonder if you put caterpillars here and then you can get butterflies and maybe release them or add them to your collection. That's really, really cute. And then we've got a fair few tables to say. So this one is a coffee table. And again, I'm not going to show you all of the colours of these because they're going to be very much the same because they're all wooden. Then we have a little bar cart type thing. It's an appliance cart. Perfect for your blender. We have the folding table. The colour is different on this. Slightly, we've got some bright colours in there. The camper's chest. Is this functional as a chest? No, I was wondering if you could like store items in it like you can with some of the other items. That's sad. I have a little console table. Again, same colours. Dining table. Same colours. It's a nice big one. Oh, we do have this little plant as well. I like this plant. I like that a lot. Got a smaller, more rustic style table, maybe an old campsite. And then these I'm absolutely in love with. I think these are inspired from New Zealand with these patterns on. I have some earrings and a like neck scarf thing that have like really nice colourful patterns on, and they are from New Zealand. A friend from there did send them over, and they are so beautiful. There's just so many really pretty designs. We do have some plain options as well, but honestly I love the designs, and I love the wood under this coffee table. It's an ottoman. Wasn't expecting it to be an ottoman, and I'm happy it's an ottoman. We've also got the little love seat as well. Same colours. An old leather sofa. Not my cup of tea, but very nice. We have a bar chair. Matching. These are all going to be matching colours. We do have a deck chair. Not a deck chair? I think it's a deck chair. And then again, matching colours to this one. This is going to be the matching colours to that leather one, just with an extra throw over the top. And then this whole chair, but it's a little stool. And then the last 4 items are all beds. We do have a bunk bed, which of course a standard single bed will slot underneath there as well. And these are going to be the same colour with the metals there, and same with this double bed. It's just going to be the exact same colours. These are like the little old camper beds, I feel like, with them be metal. Then we've got like a nicer like log cabin style bed as well. This one does remind me of the one from Outdoor Retreat, but there is a lot more colour options. I feel like the one from Outdoor Retreat it's only like 3 or 4 options, I feel like. So I think that is all of the items on there. I'm going to have a quick look over debug and get anything out that looks a little bit fun. Ooh, I almost missed these. These 2 things are unlockables. So does it say what these are unlockable for? Unlocked at level 10 of the park worker career. And it's super cute. It's got little handprints on. Oh, we've got a rainbow as well. And then this one, the Sky Piercer, which you unlock by reaching level 5 of the archery skill, which I'm guessing there's only 5 levels with these skills. And it's just a bow, a recurve bow with arrows in there, which is pretty cool. So I got out a few items I thought was interesting, or actually crossed over to other packs. So you might recognize this. I'm pretty sure this and this one might be as well. I can't remember for 100% if it is, but these ones I'm pretty sure are from high school years, but there's no color options. But yeah, these are in debug, but these are reused from high school years. This is reused from the base game. We got this as an SDX drops, and I think this one was SDX drop, or is that from Growing Together? You'll have to let me know. But this one is from the Parenthood pack, I believe. We used some of their assets from other packs in debug. That is fairly normal. There's also this, which is it Outdoor Retreat, the little log seat? I can't remember, but again, it is used from another pack. We have this, which I think is the kayak thing, so you could place them around. We also have these are called cootie catchers, right? We did not call them a cootie catcher. Fortune teller. It says there. It says a fortune teller. So it does say it in the description. That's what I know them as. Why would there be a cootie catcher? I don't know. It's supposed to tell you to unlock it, and it tells you something when you open it up. So yeah, these are in debug. Obviously, this is something your kids can do. And same with like the paper planes. I have no idea what this is. The Astral Pro jellyfish. But there's a jellyfish in debug. Lots of cards. These are stuff that can be crafted. These are definitely some new items. I've got this with like magazines on, the jellyfish on here. These will be stuff that you will see around the world. We have a kiwi. We also have this, which I don't know what this is. It looks like a big bird nest. This light was quite cool. This plant is quite cool. These planters were quite cool as well as these little log things. Yeah, we've got a broken aeroplane. And then some of the bigger items, we've got this again. This I remember seeing in the trailer from around the world. A couple of new like fence pieces. Some really nice trees. This tree is stunning. We have a new gazebo thing that is in debug. And I'm guessing this is actually supposed to line up that. So you could place it together. And then we have the geyser, which obviously is in the world. I don't know which part of the world it's in because I've not had a look. But yeah, they're just some items in debug. There is a lot more. Some of the butterflies and stuff are in debug. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!